When people think about an auto repair shop, they think about one thing: turning wrenches, replacing parts, fixing what's broken, draining and refilling fluids. That's the work customers see. That's the work they expect to pay for. And very often, that's the only work they believe exists. But that's not how an auto repair shop actually works, because without a massive amount of invisible work, no repair shop can function at all. Not inefficiently, not poorly, not with some inconvenience. It simply cannot function. Every repair sits on top of a large layer of work that customers never see, work that consumes time, creates risk, introduces friction, and competes directly with actual repairs for the shop's most limited resource: skilled labor hours. This work is not optional, it is not extra, and it is not bad management. It is structural reality. Let's start with communication. An auto repair shop is a technical service, but it is forced to operate according to the decisions of a non-technical owner. The car may need a repair, the machine may require it, but nothing can be done until the problem is explained, justified, and approved. A large part of the job isn't fixing cars. It's translating the needs of the machine into human language, explaining, teaching, defending pricing, proving good faith. None of this installs a part. None of it looks like work. But without it, nothing gets fixed. For one customer, this might take 10 or 15 minutes, but a working mechanic is juggling multiple cars, multiple approvals, and a constant stream of questions. During busy periods, communication expands so much that I sometimes have almost no time left to actually work on vehicles. The shop gets busier, and paradoxically, less repairing happens. Now let's talk about estimates. Estimates deserve their own category, because this is where the system slows down tremendously. An estimate is expected to predict unknown work, be accurate, be competitive, and still act like a promise, often before the car has even came into the shop. If the estimate is too low, the shop eats the cost or has an uncomfortable follow-up conversation. Trust is damaged. If it's too high, the customer leaves. Reputation suffers, even though no money changed hands. Here is the uncomfortable truth. In many cases, accurate estimates are impossible. The information simply does not exist yet. So what customers often want is not a price, it is reassurance, and that reassurance is unpaid. Then there is administration. Paperwork runs the shop long before tools do. Work orders, authorizations, invoices, repair histories, compliance. None of this fixes cars. But without it, the business collapses. In small shops, this work is done by the same people fixing the cars. In large shops, it's different, but not better. There, the people who work on cars are the ones paying the salaries of everyone in the office, and yet they are often treated as grease monkeys, seen as replaceable. In reality, they are the least replaceable people in the entire business. Parts, materials, and supplies do not appear in the shop by magic. Someone has to pick them up, return cores, fix wrong orders, and wait at counters. When parts are missing, technicians don't work. They wait. From the outside, these delays look like incompetence. Inside, they are often logistics failures. Clean shop is not optional. It projects the image of quality, and it is a requirement for safety and efficiency of a working process. In winter, snow removal alone can take hours off a day. Floors are washed multiple times per day when there is a harsh, cold weather outside. Leaks are cleaned. Mud is removed from work trucks. Some of this can be billed in theory. In practice, it creates friction and is often absorbed. Not every vehicle here can move under its own power. Some won't start. Some are partially disassembled. Many modern vehicles require special procedures just to take the transmission out of park. Moving a car 5 meters can become a job on its own when it has a broken wheel or suspension damage. And the shop repairs itself. Lifts fail, tools wear out, computers break, software needs updates. There is no separate department for this. The shop consumes its own labor just to stay functional. Customers do not arrive by random accident. Either you pay for visibility of your business, or you spend time creating it. Education, writing, videos. This is not a hobby. It is invisible work that keeps the phone ringing. I deliberately left diagnostics for last, not because it is the least important form of invisible work, but because diagnostics should not be invisible, and it should not be free. If diagnostics is not performed, repairs become gambling. If diagnostics is rushed, estimates become fiction. If diagnostics is undervalued, competent technicians leave. And the industry fills the gap with part replacers instead of problem solvers. Everything I've listed here is not the goal of an auto repair shop business. It is overhead, friction, parasitic load. The goal is simple: to maintain and repair vehicles correctly. The tragedy is not that this invisible work exists. The tragedy is how much of it is required and how little of it is understood. Reducing that burden of the non-productive work is possible, but that is a conversation for another time.